Hey everyone, welcome to our channel Megha Discourse. So in this session, we will explore phonetics in a one short video in which we will cover what is difference between phonetics and phonology, why phoneme and phone both are different, why we need to study allophone, what do you mean by phonemics. So these sound similar but they have minute differences. What is contrastive distribution? What do you mean by minimal pair? Also, we will cover three label description of consonants and vowels. Along with we have PYQ, how to count syllables. We will also cover syllable and supersegmental feature. So without wasting much time, let us start our class. Let us start our class with these 6 basic terms in which we have some minute differences. How? Let's see. First, we have phone, like we have mobile phone, we have telephone. Phone means utterance. Phone means meaningful and meaningless utterance. Whatever you are producing from your mouth, that is what we call phonetics. Phone. It means actual sound. Okay, so that is what actual sound. So you can find it meaningful, you can find it meaningless. Like there is a meme in which you will say, this is also a phone because there is some utterance, there is some sound. Then we have phonetics. It means the study of these phones, the study of how phones are produced, how words are produced, how we articulate words, how the person is recepting the sound, how we use acoustics words. So this is what we call phonetics, which is the major branch of this class. Then what do you mean by allophone? Phone plus allophone. It means the variation of phones, like we have covered in morphology, in which we have morph and allomorph. Similarly, we have phone and allophone. So allophone, basically you can say the variation of a single phone. Like if I am saying here, this is your pin, and then you have spin. So here P, it comes in front position, initial position, but here P is in the second position. And when the position changes, the sound, the projection of sound, it changes. The accent changes. Like here pin is more plosive, it is more powerful, like pin. But in the spin, it is very smooth spin. So it is not aspirated. It means it is not more plosive. So I can say here pin is aspirated and here P is non-aspirated. So those two variations, which is aspirated and non-aspirated, they are called allophones and they are called variation. And it is happened because of contrastive distribution. Now, what is contrastive distribution? It means when a same sound cannot place in a similar position. It means they change their position. They cannot repeat same position. So that is contrastive. It means complementary. And then they gives a new variation that is called allophone. Now, what do you mean by phonemic or phoneme? So phoneme is meaning, that is concrete one. Whatever you are listening, it has a meaning. And when we change a minimal pair, that is the single minimum unit of a word, the meaning complete change. Like here I have written pin. What if I change that pin to tin? It means P and T. They are different one in both words. They are minimal pair, that is minimum letter, which if replaceable with each other, they can change the meaning. So this is what we call phoneme. So here the study of the meaning, how words changes when we change a single sound. So that is called phoneme. And the study of this phoneme is called phonology. That how sounds produced and why sounds produced. Now the difference is that phonetics is not language specific, but phonology, it is language specific. Like in English, there are so many words which we cannot have in Hindi. Similarly, in Hindi, there are many words which is not in Tamil or Kannada or in any other language. So we all have our native language. We all have our native vocab or alphabets. So that is what we call phonology. Each language has its own phonology, its own rule. For instance, if I say pleasure, so here the, that is, this is the your sound. It is not in Hindi. So that is the phonology of English. So this is how phonology works. Now phonemics. So phonemics is basically the branch of phonology in which we study how phoneme works. Okay. So phone, it is written in square bracket. And in phoneme, you write it in slant bracket. Like if I say here, this is your aspirated, this is your non-aspirated. So these are your phones. But if I say this is pin and this is spin, so this means I am talking about phoneme, or like I have been. So here P and B, the difference, that is your phoneme. So this is, I think now you can understand the difference between all these 6 terms. In English, we have 44 sounds. And all these sounds are different from each other. And among these sounds, we have 24 of consonants. And 20, they are of vowels. And among vowels, we have 12 monophthongs. And 8, we have diphthongs. And in 24 consonants, how sounds produced? Now, this is the biggest question. So sound produced, all consonant sound produced because of flow of air. If we stop the air flowing, then the meaning, the place, the manner of articulation changes. But vowel, it produced with different articulation. So that's why we have bifurcated 44 sounds into consonants and vowels. Consonant is tricky one, and it is really amazing one, because while producing consonant sounds, we have to take care of 3 things. First is articulation, that is place of articulation. Where, you can say first is where, from where we are producing sound, like it is bilabial, it is velar, labiodental, labiovelar, and so on. Second, how, that is manner of articulation. Stricture, if air is not flowing continuously, there is a stricture, there is a juncture, then we have a plosive sound. If there is a intermittent flow of air, then we have trill sound. If there is continuous trill, then we have tap sound. So we have different type of lateral, affricative, friction, frictionless. So this is what we call manner of articulation, and this is because of stricture of air. Then the third place is it voiced or voiceless? So that means effect of glottis. Okay, and in our PYQ we have what do you mean by glottal stop. So this is what we are gonna do in our lecture. So in consonant, air stream is important. Okay, whether it is ingressive or aggressive. Then we have how, that is manner of articulation, then glottis stop. So let us uncover the facts behind consonant sound. Before that, we need to understand these terms, like what is articulatory? It means how sounds are produced, how we are producing our sound. That means phonetics. Phonetics means the scientific study of articulation, acoustic, and reception, or you can say auditory system. So first, articulation, that is place of speaking. So in articulation, we will study about the place, like which organs we are using. Then we have acoustic, it means physical sound, that is manner of articulation, air pause, air stream. Then we have auditory, it means how the receptor is listening your words, how is explaining, in which we will mean to have phoneme. Okay, so here phoneme plays important role. So let us do our consonants. So in consonants, we have 24 consonants, and we will cover about 24 consonants. We will do 3 label diagram of all. This is our articulation diagram. So this is our mouth, and we have to uncover the facts behind this one. Like this is our nose. So this is the nasal area. it is called your nasal cavity. So this is the first part. And while articulating consonant sound, mostly nasal passage is blocked. We speak by using oral passage. Only we have three sounds in which we use nasal passage, opening of nasal passage, that are our m, n, and sound. These are our three sounds. Okay. Then after nasal passage, we have the mouth one. So this is what we call oral passage. This is your oral cavity. So this is your oral passage. Now in this oral passage, we have tongue, we have soft palate, and so many organs. So first, let us understand this tongue. So this is your tongue. So here generally this is our tongue. Okay. So first we have tip. This is the front part of our tongue, is called tip. Then this is it is called blade. This is the blade of our tongue, and all help to produce sounds. Then we have this is the front of tongue, that part. Then we have the center, and then we have the back of tongue. So this is how our tongue positioned. And then in the last, when you see a hanging flesh, so this is what we call uvula. This is your uvula. So this is the position of tongue. So here, this is your tip, this is your blade, this is your front, this is your center, then this is your back, and this flesh here is called uvula. Now let us understand the upper part of our mouth here, this one. So in which we have this palate. First we have here hard palate, that one. This is the very hard one when you touch your tongue towards your upper part. Then in the last, back of the tongue, we have soft palate. Okay. And in the soft palate we have velar and uvula. Now teeth. First we have lips, then we have teeth, and back of your teeth is called ridge. So back of your teeth, it can called alveolar ridge or teeth ridge. Okay. So this is your oral passage. Now after uvula, when you see the hanging flesh, then we have pharynx. Here we have pharynx. Then we have epiglottis. Then we have larynx. Now it is very important to understand the feature of larynx. Now this is how our larynx is built. So here we have larynx, and you have seen that in male this is visible more. So that is your Adam's apple, and because this Adam's apple decides your pitch, frequency of sound. Okay, so here we have this larynx, and this larynx, in this larynx you will find your thyroid. Now in this larynx we have here the glottal stop, like this is your glottal stop. So it is called your glottis, not glottal stop, but it is glottis, because glottal stop is your PYQ. So repeatedly it is in my mind. Okay, so glottis, this is your glottis. Now what is the help of glottis while speaking some words? So glottis help to produce voiceless sounds and voiced sounds. Now, what do you mean by voiceless and voiced? What is the mainly difference between these two sounds? So first, let us consider while these two glottis, they are wide open. So when they are wide open, there is a space. So then they produce voiceless sound, because you will not feel any friction here. Air is coming properly and easily. Okay, so that is why the glottis was open and you will not feel any vibration. But when these glottis, they are closed one, it means narrow escape of air cannot come freely. So here you will find voiceless sound. So when you similarly, so when narrow escape, so when you say boom, here, bo, bo, bo. So in where sound, in a microsecond, you will feel some vibration. Bo, ma. So that is what we called here voiced sound. But when you say here pa, pin, so you are not feeling here some vibration. Like when you say here na, na, na. So you are not feeling any voice. So this is what that's called your voiceless sound. Okay, so how these produced? Because of vibration. Now we have covered this is your place of articulation, and this is your glottis. Okay, now what is glottal stop, which is your PYQ? So here glottal stop means, in English we do not have glottal stop sound. Glottal stop is produced while you are in cough or you are coughing. That means when you have cold. So that so this is your coughing sound, and at that time your glottis is not working properly, and that is where your glottal stop produced. In Scottish language or in other languages we have this glottis sound. And this is the symbol of glottal stop. Okay, so in English we do not have glottal stop sound. Okay, just keep this thing in your mind. Now before moving to place of articulation, you should keep this thing in your mind. Then we have active and passive articulation. It means the organs, one is active, which moves. Passive means which do not move. Like first we have bilabial. Bilabial. Bi means two, and labial means use of lips. So it means our both lips are working there. It means both are moving, so both are active one. And when which kinds of sounds we are producing from by using both lips, those are these three sounds are bilabial sounds. It means pot, blow, mind. Okay, because we are using our lips, as you can see. The next we have labiodental. Labio, it means lips. Dental means teeth. So we are using lip and dental while producing labiodental sound. Like lower lip is your active one because it can move, but teeth cannot move. So that is your passive one. So here in labiodental we have f and v sound, like friend. So this moves towards your teeth. Friends. Similarly we have when. So this moves towards your teeth. So this is your labiodental sound. Now another we have dental sound. It means the pure use of your teeth. Here we have tongue teeth. Front of your tongue and upper teeth. Now tongue move towards your teeth. So this is called dental. And in English the dental sounds are th and the. So this is your th, th. That is th. This is your the. Like we have thought, th. So you can see here thought, think. So this is your dental sound. Now what is alveolar? Alveolar is behind the teeth but before hard palate. Okay, so this is your alveolar. And alveolar we use tip, front of tongue and back of your teeth. So these kinds are alveolar sound. In English we have s, z, l. These six sounds are your alveolar sound. Okay, like we have tide, ta, ta. So when you are saying ta, so your lip is moving towards the alveolar ridge and before hard palate, but after your teeth ridge. So that is what we call alveolar. Now palatoalveolar, it means hard palate, teeth ridge and tongue, that is the side of your tongue. They all are moving. Now you can easily guess which is active one, which is passive one. So the sounds we have ch, s, j, z. So these are your sounds, like child. Okay, so child. We have ship. We have ship. So when you are saying that, so your whole mouth, each organs, they are working. Then we have palatal. Palatal means the front of tongue and the hard palate. Okay, so here K, G and ang sound. Okay, so like ka, ka. You can, your mid of the tongue is moving towards the soft palate. Kite. Similarly, we have gate. We have thing. Then we have labial velar. Labial means lower lip. Velar means soft palate. So here we use lower lip, back of tongue and soft palate. So in this labiovelar, we have this sound, like we have in wise, wise, white. So this is what we call labiovelar. Okay, white, white. Then we have glottal, that is use of glottis sound. Okay, so here we, okay, so these are your place of articulation by using all organs of speech. Now, manner of articulation. Manner of articulation. It means how. It means acoustic phonetics. So in manner of articulation, first we need to understand how air stops and how air works. Like if I stop my nose, and if I stop inhaling the air, then my whole mouth will block. Okay, and then we produce consonant sound. But it is not a long-term process, it is a microsecond process. Like if I stop my nose, if I stop inhaling air from my nose, then you will find a sound of nung sound, that is a ung sound. So it is like m-n-ung. And this is how we produce sounds. So only we have three nasal sounds in which nasal passage is open, otherwise nasal passage is closed. Now open passage, that is oral passage is open, and how it is open, the intensity of air come and go, this decides your manner of articulation. Like first we have plosive, it means stop, that is closed approximation, in which oral passage and our nasal passage both are blocked. Okay, that is complete closure. Oral passage and nasal passage both are clogged and air is not moving freely. So when we are saying after stopping microsecond, then air blow suddenly, and you will feel air come outside from your mouth, and sudden you will feel like power, bomb, time, kingdom, cake. So this is how your sounds produced. So these are your sounds of plosive, in which we have voiceless and voiced. Voiceless means no vibration, voice means vibration. Okay, so these are P, B, T, D, K, G. These are your plosive sound. Now we have fricative. Fricative, in fricative you will find some friction, and when friction comes, when the air is flowing in narrow escape. You could understand this term first. We have oral passage and nasal passage. When both are stopped and air comes suddenly, so it gives plosive sound. But when in this case both are closed, okay, both are closed, but air comes with narrow escape, it gives you fricative sound. Okay, so in this fricative sound, you will get for, friend, friend, van, think, this, zoo, she, ship, hand. These kind of sounds are fricative sounds. Okay, now we have affricate, in which plosive and fricative, they both are interlinked. Now in fricative, the air is moving through narrow escape, but in affricate, the air is slowly released. It is released but slowly. Like if I'm saying okay, so this kind of process is called affricating, and in this you will find ch sound and z sound here, like child, children. Okay, then we have pleasure, jam. So air is passing but slowly. Now nasal, in which oral passage is completely closed, only nasal passage is open, and we have these three sounds m, un, ung. What do you mean by lateral? Lateral means we have when air escapes over sides of tongue, like when you call leaf. So this means your mouth is blocked. Okay, your lips are blocked, but here the air comes from the side of your tongue, like leaf. So when you are saying this, so air is moving from the side of your tongue, from the side of your lips. So this is what we call lateral sound. So here we have this like light, leaf. Okay, then we have approximants. It means frictionless consonants, or you can call semi-vowel sounds, in which you will find no friction, the air is moving freely. And we have here wise, yes, these kind of sounds. Now, what do you mean by trill and tap? A minute difference. In trill and tap, trill you have intermittent release of air at a particular interval. Then you find trill sound. Here this is your R sound. But in English we do not have trill sound. Like in Spanish we have perrego, perre, re, like brr. So this is intermittent, even rhythmic one. So this is what we call trill one. Tap means quick closure, quick release. It means the process is quick. Close, open, close, open, close, open. Like we have marry, re. When you say single R, sudden close. But in trill, it is continuously rrr, brr. Okay, so this is the difference between trill and tap. In English, we do not have trill sound, but tap, yes, we have tap sound like marry, hooray. Okay, so very. So these are your tap sounds. So this is manner of articulation. Now I think you can understand. We have covered where, how, and glottis. Now these are some examples. Like if I say P, it means it is voiceless because there is a no vibration. It is bilabial because when I'm saying po, po, pa, pa. So this is, I am using my lips here, and it is plosive, power, plosive. Okay, so sudden block of air. So this is called your plosive sound. Like I have this V, ve. First V, it means V. I am using lip and my teeth, that is labiodental. It is voiced V. You are here feeling voice vibration. It is fricative because if there is a vibration, so you can also get this your 3-term label description of consonants. So you have to keep this thing in mind if you're a student of masters, assistant professor preparing for, if you are in your graduation, then this video will definitely help you. I still say we are not sure which type of question they will give in the next cycle. So be prepared for each and every task. Okay, so don't say ki ma'am this cannot come in our paper. We do not know what will come. Vowels. We have 20 vowels, among which we have 12 monophthong, 8 diphthong. Mono means single, one syllable. Diphthong means die, 2 syllables. Like this is our vowel diagram, in which you can see these are our 12 monophthongs. Now we have to understand the position of vowels. So before understanding this diagram, we need to understand that in a vowel, first we need to meaning what is the height of tongue. Second, position of lips, which decides whether it is round or unround or neutral. And third, which is the part of tongue. Okay, like in this diagram, you can say this is our tongue. Okay, so this tongue is similar like that vowel, quadrilateral or trapezium. So they make like this, 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 and this. So here we can understand this in that particular diagram. We have this, they are form of I. We have long U, short U. Then we have this O, this O, they are form of O. Also we have this short O. They actually someone consider it in under O, someone consider it is the part of O. So this is lies somehow between A and O. Then we have this A, this short A, that is schwa. This is called schwa. Similarly, we have this A, that is comparatively long. We have this A. These are your part of A. This. So these 5 are your A. These 3 your O, and these are your I and U. Now let us examine this with our diagram. Now let us make our vowel quadrilateral diagram. So this is how we can make this.
Okay, in some books you will find this it be like this. Okay, both are same one. So first let us understand this position here. This is called the position of tongue. Okay, like from here we start open, this is half open, this is half closed, and this is your close. Okay, this is your position. Now we have in that position, like this is called front. Okay, then this is called central, and this is the back of your tongue. Now let us fix the position of all monophthongs. First we have short I, long I. So short I is somehow in the middle of your tongue. This is half closed and central part. And here you will find your long I. Now in opposite of long I, you will get long U. That is the back of position, back of your tongue. Similarly, in opposition of short I, you will get here short U. So these are our 4 monophthongs. Now remaining, we have 3 kinds of O. So first we have long O. Then we have short O. Then we have here this A sound. Okay, somehow in between here we have this A sound. Here in the central part you will get this O, and here you will get this little schwa sound. Okay, then here you will get this little O sound. So this is how, and yes, here we have this A sound. So this is how we put our all monophthongs. Now let us have some examples of each one. Like if I say long E, so I can use it in C. So it is like C. Okay. Similarly, if I say this one, so I can use it in sing. Okay, like this. So sorry. So this is our transcription of sing. Similarly, we have another sounds, like if I say this, so I can use it in cat. So here we have this cat. Like if I say here this, like we have this subtle. This is not subtle, subtle. So here this is how we use this sound. Similarly, this, it is like we have last. So last. This O, we can use it in lost. So this is your lost. Like this, like we have this loss. So we can use this and this sound. Okay. Similarly, short U, like we have look. We have crook. So here we can use this sound. Okay. If I say for this one, nation. So this shun, here we use this sound like that one. Okay. So this is how we produced our vowel monophthongs. So in diphthongs, we have die. It means use of 2 vowels. We have I, this and this. This is your first part and your second part, ending with U, ending with I, and now we have ending with a schwa sound. And this sound. Okay, now let us consider all this. So let's make a trapezium. This is our trapezium, same front, central, and your back one. Now let us understand this one. So here we have this I. Here we have this A. Somehow we have this A, and here we have this A. Now this is positioned here. Okay, while pronouncing this one, because it is not long A, it is short one. So it moves towards this. So it is means they are your rising diphthongs. Similarly, we have, this is your U sound. Now this, here we have this A, and here this is A. So this move towards this one. It is again your rising one. But here you have this. Okay, it means I have A sound. say I, U, and this is E. So it comes downward. So these are your falling diphthongs. Now you should understand this difference, that what is rising diphthong, what is falling diphthong. Similarly, when you pronounce these words, so you will find the similar appeal while saying this word. So falling one, it sounds very in microsecond, like if I'm saying nation, suddenly, okay, but rising one, you will listen it maximum time. So if I say what is the label description of I, so you will say here that it is like, this is your I, so this is your rising diphthong. Okay, here we have this E and this is I, like we have face, so it is your face. Okay, like we have ow, so you can say now, so this is your now, this is your go. Okay, so similarly we have these kind of sounds, like we have near, so you call this near. R is silent in this word, like fear, R is silent. Okay, similarly we have this like ice, so you call is ice. We have boy, so like you call it boy. Okay, so this is how diphthong works. This is how your three label description works. Like for long I, you will say this is front close unrounded vowel, because when you are speaking I, so E sound, so your lips are not rounded, these are unrounded. But when you are producing U sound, so your lips are rounded, book. So this is called rounded or unrounded. Front and close, we have understand this concept. So this is your three label description of vowel symbols. Now you have understand all the 44 sounds and its three label description. This is your another important part, that is syllable. How to find syllable? In a simple term, syllable, it means how many vowels a word has. So in syllable, we have a consonant and a vowel. And for this consonant, we have three things. Okay? Understand this. First, we have nucleus. We have onset. This is your coda. And for onset, you can say this is your releasing consonant, because the consonant is releasing the syllables. And this is your arresting. You should know about this one. This is your nucleus. So every vowel is a nucleus. One vowel is one syllable. So you have to understand this basic concept. Like if I am saying here, boy. So this is your transcription. Here, this is your consonant. This is your vowel. So here we have only one syllable because of this single V. Now how to find this? This is very easy. You can have clap method. How many times you clap, you will get your syllable. Like if I am saying this table, table, I mean two syllable. Like if I say conscious, it means this con, sound. Yes, this is your conscious. Now here is for conscious. What is the basically? Let us understand with both methods. First, we have this consonant. This is your vowel. Then we have this consonant. This is your consonant. This is your vowel, and this is your consonant. So we have this two. It means we have two vowels nucleus. We have two syllable. What is clapping method? Conscious. Okay, we have two syllables. Okay, so you can also find with clap method, and you can also make understandable to other persons and your little child, your little sisters, that yes, you can find syllables, because this is the early topic nowadays. Okay, so like if I say here, so like it is CCBC, it means here we have this one. So we have two onset and one coda. Now we have a rule for that one, that C03, V and C024. This is the rule, that from initial position we can use maximum 3 consonant, and in the last one we can use maximum 4 consonants. Like we have determine. It is not determine, determine. We can write is like determine. Okay. Now you can understand here, this is your C, this is your V. It means 1. Okay. This is your C. This is your V, it means 2. This is your C, this is your V, this is your C. It means we have 3 syllable, and in which you can easily say that before that we have one, before that mostly we have single vowels. Okay, now the last topic we have supersegmental features. It means how the word gives music effect. So this is called supersegmental feature, in which we have stress, we have pitch, we have assimilation, elision, we have intonation, we have juncture. These are different concepts. Like first, stress. Which word is stressful? It decides whether it is verb, noun, adjective. Like if I say this is your present, and if I say this is your present. So first here this is stressful. So this is your noun, present, gift. But if I say this present, it means your verb, present ma'am. Okay, so this is how it plays important role, like record, record. Okay, one is data, other one is to record something. So stress plays an important role in our rhythmic language. Then we have pitch. We have studied that this is your larynx and this is your glottis. So this decides your pitch. If the air flows freely, we get voiceless sound. If the air flows freely, it means we have low pitch. Okay, but if air is not moving freely, then we need to force more to speak. It means we have high pitch. And the difference between high pitch and low pitch, it gives you intonation. Like, are you coming? So this is my low pitch sound. Are you coming? This is my high pitch sound. Surprise, intonation and stressful. Surprise, intonated, low stressful. Similarly, we have juncture, that is pause. Like if I say ice cream, simple, ice cream, this is your juncture, where ice cream. But if I say ice cream, that means I scream. So this is your how juncture plays important role. Okay, now another we have assimilation. It means to assimilate the sounds. Then that means when two sounds make a new sound. Okay, there is a no glide. Like if I say, did you? It means this d and this j sound, it gives you this z sound. Like it becomes did you. So we cannot say did you. In native English, in native Indian English, we do not have these kind of rule because we speak very lucid, simple language. But while we are talking about foreign language, or British accent, American accent, they have these kinds of phonology. That's why it is difficult to understand them on a very immediate ground. Okay, that's why we take time to understand them. Okay, so this is called assimilation. Like if I say what you do, so this t and again this z sound, it gives you ch sound, watch you. Okay, so not watch you, it's watch you. So what you doing? Okay, then we have this elision. Elision means glide of something. Like in diphthong, two vowels glide with each other. Similarly here we glide a language, that means we omit a sound and we create a new sound. Like if I say here next day, in simple we say next day, but when you're saying in fast, next day, next day, next day, next day, so here the glide of sound, like it becomes next day. So this t sound is glided, it is omitted, it was ignored. Okay, so this is called your elision. Similarly, we have like sandwich. We all call it sandwich, but generally it is sandwich. So here this d sound was glided because of this elision feature of our
words. Okay, so this is how supersegmental feature plays an important role, and I think you like this lecture a lot, and this whole linguistic classes help you in your understanding of linguistics. So we have covered 7 major classes on major branches. We have phonetics, syntax, semantics, morphology, and pragmatics. Okay, so these are not just the mere classes like we have just overview. I tried my best to give you the best class with the detailed concept. So give a thumbs up to this course, to this free course, actually free class on linguistics, and please share it your near dear, whether they are MA students, whether they are BA students, whether they are in assistant professor, they are preparing for any other exams. These classes will help you all. Okay, so if you like our content, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. Bye bye.